Hi dear all students. Yesterday in third lesson science video we learn about one experiment of level of water where is look seems more and where it seems too deep. That from that experiment we understand. I told you already that we will take this practical in practical lab when we are in school. Now today students, let us learn more about soil properties. Here a para is given about soil texture. Let us learn about the various textures of soil. Soil contains particles of different sizes. The texture of the soil is determined by the proportion of particles of the various sizes in it. So, following are the types of soil on the basis of its texture. Means how many particles of various size, some may be small, some may be big, some soil is very sticky, very soft, fine, some is mixture of stones, sandy structure, soil also, colors are different. So varieties of soil textures are available in our surrounding. Let us learn some from them. First is a sandy soil. Sandy soil. The proportion of sand, that is a large particles, is high in sandy soil. थोडक्यात आपण त्याला वाळू असं म्हणू शकतो, ज्याच्यामध्ये वाळूचं प्रमाण, खड्यांचं प्रमाण जास्त असतं. वॉटर ड्रेन्स रॅपिडली थ्रू सँडी सॉईल. इट इज इझी टू प्लग दिस सॉईल, बट इट इज लेस फर्टाईल because of the stone. This type of sandy soil hold less water. Stone not holding that water, that because of the sand water is less, and that's why it is easy to plug. नांगरणी करण्यासाठी ही सोपी असते, बट इट इज लेस फर्टाईल. मातीचं प्रमाण त्यात कमी असल्यामुळे त्याच्यामध्ये पिकं झाडं व्यवस्थित उगवत नाही. सो इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज इट इज लेस फर्टाईल. This is because the particles of sandy soil are made of the material called silicon dioxide. These particles do not dissolve in water, and therefore the soil has very little capacity to supply nutrients. So plants for growth purpose, which roots absorb of that plants from soil, nutrients, minerals, water, that capacity in this sandy soil is less, so that this is less fertile. Why this capacity is less? Because the sandy soil is made from mineral. This is a scientific word, silicon dioxide. From this, that is made by automatically in nature, and that have less holding water capacity. So little capacity to supply nutrients too. So it is not useful soil for farming. Second is a silt soil. You can observe diagrams also given students side by side. Generally what color of that soil, how that look. You can see this sandy soil structure on our ground too, where we are assembled for assembly. The particles of silt soil are of medium size. Silt soil is not as pluggable as sandy soil. However, it is much more pluggable than clay soil. This soil contains a large proportion of organic materials. Its capacity to supply nutrients is much greater. Silt soil is also called sedimentary soil. These all are scientific words, dear student. For better best example of silt soil, I will give you soil present in a farm. शेतामध्ये असलेली काळीभोर माती. It is difficult or not so much easy for plug. नांगरणीच्या वेळेला नांगराच्या लोखंडी फाळाचा वापर करावा लागतो. त्यानंतरच ती माती व्यवस्थित मोकळी होते नवीन पीक शेतामध्ये लावण्यासाठी. फॉर न्यू क्रॉप प्रोडक्शन द सॉइल नीड टू प्लग with the help of machinery. In previous days, bullock are used for this purpose. बैलगाडीच्या साह्यानं बैलांना जुंपून नांगरणी केली जायची फाळ लावून. Now this work is completed with the help of tractors. So it become easy because of technology now. But this soil have large proportion of organic material, fertile soil. This is a completely fertile soil. Supply nutrients in a nice way, so plant grow in a very proper way. So silt soil name, one more name is also sedimentary soil. The next one is clay soil. Clay soil, you may have in mind now the clay which you are maybe using for the playing purpose now, which is sticky, not it can be easily give any shape, like that soil. Like this type of soils are also available. In this soil the proportion of small particles is maximum. खूपच मऊ माती असते ही, खूप फाईन सॉफ्ट, अगदी हाताला मऊशार लागते. द पार्टिकल्स ऑफ क्ले सॉईल फील स्मूथ to touch. Clay soil has a high water holding capacity. या क्ले सॉईलचा चिखल त्यामध्ये पाणी टाकल्यानंतर त्याची होल्डिंग कपॅसिटी खूप जास्त असते आणि सुंदर अशी चिकन माती आपण ज्याला म्हणू. बेस्ट एक्झाम्पल ऑफ दिस क्ले सॉईल आय विल गिव्ह स्टुडंट टू यू. इफ युअर हाऊस इज इन विलेज एरिया or you may saw village area houses, the mud use of not concrete is there, that natural products they are using to build that walls, and on that walls to apply a layer like a plaster, this clay soil that people are using. चिकन मातीचा वापर त्या भिंतींना प्लास्टर सारखा, मातीचं प्लास्टर आपण म्हणूया, करण्यासाठी वापरतात. One more 2-3 examples I will give of potter. If you go to the potter area, they are also using that type of clay soil. That is, lot of types of clay soils are there. We will see more deep in ahead parts. I will explain you with more examples this one part briefly. That soils are very useful. So this is called as a clay soil. So from these 3 texture of soil, you may understand now scientific way how soil is differentiated. Now take this view in your eyes whenever you are going anywhere else, maybe in farm, maybe in your yard, maybe putting soil to your pots which are in the you are planting trees in that small pots. That pots you have to fill with soil. So which soil you must use? From this explanation you may get some ideas about that. Now don't go outside to see the soil structure, but wherever possible near surrounding to you, you will try to observe that soil now for this observation of texture. And I hope you understand this today's part, texture property of soil. We'll learn more things about soils day by day in ahead videos. To remain updated, you may subscribe channel and remain updated with the new videos. So till that time, student, be safe, have a nice day, remain safe with your parents, take care. Thank you. Bye bye.